Hi, my name is Bonnie Barker. I'm with BonnieBayCrochet.com, and today we're going to learn all about buttonholes and how to make them. Where would we be without buttonholes? Okay, I'm going to be using showing you how to crochet them using it could be single crochet or double crochet, however you want to do it. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be using a swatch, and I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to work this in single crochet so that it's a little more even. So I'm going to crochet a row of single crochet all the way across. Yes, I am going a little fast. If you're a beginner and you've never done a single crochet, I would recommend you go to my video on single crochet, which is available on the Bonnie Bay Crochet YouTube channel. And I have that both for righties and for lefties. So if you're a lefty watching a righty video, have no fear, I've got a video for you. Thanks to the modern technology that we have today. Okay, I'm going to crochet just a few stitches. This is just an arbitrary 3 stitches from the bottom, let's say the bottom of a sweater. Now there's no rhyme or reason or rules to how many stitches you put between buttonholes. It's all according to what you want to do in your project. If you just want one big buttonhole or if you just want several small ones. I'm just going to demonstrate using 2 small buttonholes in this small sample. Okay, the first thing we're going to do when you get to the point where you want your buttonhole, this is so easy. You chain 2. We're going to skip 2 stitches, and then we're going to single crochet in the next. Now let's say you want 4 stitches in between the buttons. You'll just crochet 4. Of course, this is arbitrary. You may want 10 or 15 stitches in between the buttonholes, and that's fine. Okay, so I just put 4 for means of demonstration. You see the little hole already forming. Now we're going to chain 2 again, and 1, 2, skip those, and then we're going to single crochet to the end. Now using this yarn, this size hook, this buttonhole would be good for maybe a button that's 1 inch to maybe 1 1/4 inch, maybe 1 1/2 inch if it's really nice and stretchy yarn. If you have a bigger button, let's say a 2-inch button, you're obviously going to want to go to 3 or 4 skipped stitches and 2, let's say make it 3 or 4 chains. This number of chains you make should always match the number of skipped stitches. So obviously if you have a huge button that you're going to have to accommodate, you're going to need to make this space wider, and it's easy. Just increase the number of chains and make sure it matches the number of skipped stitches. Okay? And I'm going to chain 1 at the end of the row. Now I'm just going to single crochet in each stitch across, and again I'm going through both loops. Now I've come to my chain, and I chained 2, so I'm going to work 2 single crochets in this hole side by side, and I'm going to continue single crocheting across. These are my 4 stitches that are not part of the buttonhole. It'd be just a part of the button band. Now I come to another buttonhole where there were 2 chains, so I put 1, 2 single crochets in that hole, and then I'm going to single crochet to the end. Okay, chain 1 to turn. Now what I would do is I would just single crochet in each single crochet across until I'm satisfied with the width of the band. I'll just go across this row. And also when you pick out buttons for any given project, you want to pick out the best button for your project. but you don't necessarily need the most glamorous, beautiful button, because the last thing you want to do is to pick out a button that's going to show up your work. You know, if you have a lot of cabling or some beautiful crochet work, you definitely don't want the most glamorous button. You want a button that's going to complement your work, not steal the show, so to speak. So I wanted to show you. There's our buttonholes. One there, and there's one here. Okay, so hopefully I've demystified that a little bit for you. Okay, take care. God bless.